Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela Web Dev. So we are learning the course about the Chat GPT. So now we have learned about the basics of the prompt, how we need to give the prompts and all those things we have seen. And also we have seen about the chat plugins and these all the things we have completed. Now it's time for us to learn about the prompt engineering. So what is this prompt engineering? Prompt engineering means nothing but what I can say is the way how we chat to the Chat GPT. So the prompting, the message what we are trying to use, so there will be some good way of writing the prompts. So that scenario is called as a prompt engineering. So before entering into this prompt engineering concept, I want to tell you one important setting. That is nothing but here when you go into this here in your profile, and here you will be having an option something like custom instructions. So when you click on this custom instructions, I will try to little bit zoom it. Yeah. Now here the custom instructions, when you try to see, here it will be asking you about the how would you like ChatGPT to know about you to better provide better responses. So here I can say something like I am a developer, okay, and also an online YouTuber. So like this it needs to tell me. So like know about you. So here this is the thing which ChatGPT has to consider. Okay, so otherwise whatever the messages you want you can also write. Where are you based, location based, and what do you do for work, what are your hobbies and interests, so what subjects can you talk about hours. So like this you can say all these things. And here this one is how would you like to ChatGPT to respond. So here you will be able to see thought starters like formal or casual you want it, long or short responses you want it, how do you want to be addressed, should ChatGPT have opinions on topics or remain neutral, like this. So here we can say something like always reply in formal way. Okay, formal way, we can write it like this, and don't share your own opinions. So we can write it like this. So I don't want ChatGPT to share his own opinions, and it needs to reply in a formal way. So like this you can write it. So I am not saving this one all. So just I am trying to show you before chatting or anything, before chatting to the ChatGPT. So you can write it like this so that the ChatGPT keeps in mind whenever you start with a new chat. After saving this one, you need to start with a new chat. Whenever you are starting with a new chat, ChatGPT will keep in mind about these concepts and it will try to respond accordingly. So that is one instruction or one concept which I want to tell you. So fine. So now you have learned about these custom instructions. Now we need to learn about the prompt engineering. So prompt engineering means nothing but what I already told you, right? Creating a good prompts. So in order to create a good prompts, so we need to consider some concepts or some, what I can say is bullet points or anything. So we need to consider some concepts so that for making a good prompt. So normally I will try to explain you in a brief way. So here this is our thing, right? So normally it contains two main elements. When you are trying to prompt, it contains two main elements. So these are the two main elements. First one is the goal. So what is the thing you want to do it, and another one is context or some additional information. So whatever the name you want you can say context or additional information. So goal means the thing what you read. So goal means, for example, if you want to write a Python code, write a code, okay, on prime numbers. So this is our, let's say this is our thing. So now here what is our goal? Code on prime numbers. Okay, so additional information and all those things. So context means so code in JavaScript. Okay, and what you can say, so like this you can say, so time complexity or space complexity should be big O of n. Okay, big O of n. So like this you can write some concepts, so there are some constraints. So like this is the creating this is the concept which you need to understand. So additional information or context, so this one is again divided into two parts. So these are totally optional. So just I am trying to tell you. The first one is the role. Okay, first one is role. Role means, for example, here write a code on this one, right? So here role means So we are telling to the ChatGPT, don't think as an AI, artificial intelligence. So think as, consider you are a developer. Okay, so this is the role. I am assigning the ChatGPT a role, and what it needs to do, it needs to code on prime numbers, and here the code should be in JavaScript, and some constraints we are trying to give. So like this, we need to write the good prompt engineering. Okay, so now we understood the context, right? So now I want to tell you before proceeding with a simple example, I will tell you the context. So this context again, so this context additional information, so it contains again some important concepts you need to keep in mind. These are completely optional. So first one is, we should prefer short or focused sentence. So whenever you are trying to write a sentence in the prompt engineering, it should be short and focused sentence. And we need to add important keywords. So we need to tell important keywords, and avoid unnecessary information. So we should avoid unnecessary information. Okay, and we need to define the target audience. And the other is, we need to define the target audience. What is the type of audience you need to target? And one other one is, control the tone. So what you control tone means, what I can say is formal way or casual way or something like that, style and the length. Okay, and the last one is the output format. So how you need to get the output format, like JSON you want it or text you want it, so you can also mention like this. These are the context. So these are all fully optional. So now whenever you are trying to write a prompt, so what you need to consider, first you need to assign the role, okay, plus you need to tell the goal about what you are trying to do, and another one is the context. So here these two are completely optional. Role and context is completely optional, and what I want to tell is goal is the mandatory thing. So now I will try to show you one simple example using this prompt engineering. So how we can write it. For example, let's say that I want to give a feedback. Okay, I want to give a feedback to David. Okay, and I want to give it to manager, and it should be something like around 700 characters. It should not go more than 700 characters, and I will add some important keywords. That's it. So these are the things which I want to do. So now here let's try to write a good prompt engineering. So here I am writing the ChatGPT that you are a team leader. Okay, and goal, I want to tell the goal. So you need to give feedback to about David to manager. Okay, constraints. So we can write the constraints. So these are the constraints which you need to consider. So that means length should be 700 characters, okay, or less. And another is keywords. Cannot handle complex tasks. Okay, irregular to office. Okay, irregular to office. Always chit chat with friends. Irregular attendance. So like this we can give it. So these are the terms and no discipline. Okay, so like this. So this is the feedback which I want to give, and output will be in the text, so there is no need to mention. And here write in formal way. Okay, so like this. So let's try to copy this entire thing and we will paste it in the ChatGPT. How we can get it? Now if you go into our ChatGPT here, and we are in the ChatGPT 4, let's go to ChatGPT 4, and I am pasting this one all. So you are a team leader, you need to give feedback about David to manager, and constraints are like this, and it is irregular to no discipline in a formal way. Now let's try to send it. Now see how ChatGPT takes these all constraints and it will give you the feedback. It is trying to read, analyze this all the prompt which I have given, and it is taking some time. Let it take some time. So here, dear manager, I am writing prior feedback regarding David's performance and conduct on our team. It has been observed that. So like this, it is giving it in a like this, right? So So 700 characters or less. It has going more than, yeah, I think it has 700 characters. Or we let's try to see. Okay, let's see whether we are able to get it or not. So these are all 700 characters, I think, but we are not getting we are writing this one in a like this, right? So now let's see. So now for example, let's say that I will give edit, I will give something around 300 characters only. Let's say how it will look like. So whether it will decrease or not, we'll see. See, 300 characters, it has been decreased. So like this. Now for example, I want this one in a bullet way means, so here I can write write in bullet points. Okay, and this should be around 500 characters. Now let's see whether it will write in bullet points or not. See, so it's look very nice, right? So this is how you need to give the prompt engineering. So this is what I want to explain you. So this is how we will need to give the prompt engineering thing. So hope you understood about this concept. So this is how we will be doing the prompt engineering. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me to my channel. So please do support me to my channel. Thank you.